Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurjaya. My official number is A1N2-19056. Welcome to our video, and we are from Group 4, and the material is adverb. So we will explain about definition of adverb and 8 kinds of adverbs, namely 1. Adverbs of time, 2. Adverbs of manner, 3. Adverbs of place, 4. Adverbs of degree, 5. Adverbs of frequency, 6. Affirmation adverbs, 7. Comparative adverbs, and 8. Interrogative adverbs. I will explain about definition of adverb and adverbs of time. Adverb is a part of speech, modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Adverbs of time tell us when an action happens, and also how long. Contoh kata dari when yaitu today, later, yesterday, tomorrow, now, last week, and so on. Contoh kata dari how long yaitu all day, not long, since last year, for a while, and so on. Adverbs that tell us when are usually placed at the end of the sentence. For example, I will call you later, and the adverb is later. Pertanyaannya, when do you call? Dan jawabannya, I will call you later. I went to the market yesterday, and the adverb is yesterday. Pertanyaannya, when did you go to the market? Dan jawabannya, I went to the market yesterday. Adverbs that tell us how long are also usually placed at the end of the sentence. For example, I studied in high school for 3 years, and the adverb is for 3 years. It tells us how long you studied in high school. I stayed at home all day, and the adverb is all day. It tells us how long you stayed at home. Adverbs of time tidak hanya terdiri dari satu kata, melainkan 2 kata ataupun 3 kata. I think it's enough from me, and the next material will be explained by my friends. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Intan Kurnianingsi. My rec number is A1M2-19008. In this video, I will explain about adverbs of manner and adverbs of place. Let's start with adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner tells you how some things happen, and adverbs of manner are usually placed after the main verb or after the objects. For examples, he swims well. The adverb swell tells you how he swims, and it's placed after the main verbs. Next, he plays the piano beautifully. The adverb beautifully tells you how he plays the piano, and it's placed after the object. Next, he left the room quickly. The adverb is quickly, and it's placed after the object. Some adverbs can also be placed after the verb. So in this case, you can also say action happens, and adverbs of place also give us information on direction, distance, or movements. For example, let's go and play outdoors. In this sentence, the adverbs of place is outdoors, and it's answer the question where. Okay, let's talk a bit about here and there. Here and there are two adverbs of place that relate specifically to the speaker. Here meaning close to the speaker, close to me, and there meaning farther away. For example, I put my keys there. In this sentence, the adverbs of place is there, indicating the location of keys. Next, please come here. Pada kalimat ini, adverbs of place-nya yaitu here dan berada pada akhir kalimat. Adverb of place seperti here dan there juga dapat diletakkan pada awal kalimat jika lokasinya ingin ditekankan. Contohnya, here are your keys, and there is your umbrella. Pada kedua kalimat ini saya tekankan lokasinya, jadi adverbs of place-nya saya letakkan pada awal kalimat. I think enough from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aprita Soraya. Here I want to explain about adverb of affirmation and adverb of frequency. Okay, get on with the first one is adverb of affirmation. What is adverb of affirmation? Adverb of affirmation is an adverb of which is used in a sentence to affirm it is true. The kinds of adverb of affirmation is yes, really, as you say, clearly, truly, and of course. For example, it's like, yes, I can speak English well with you, and my mom really loves me so much. And 3, I do everything as you say. Please tell me clearly about your problem. Whereas sentence to affirm it is true is like say the truth for me. Whereas the adverb of affirmation is truly, and for example, it's like of course I will come to your home. Where is the adverb of affirmation is of course. Okay, next we move to adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency. What is adverb of frequency? Adverb of frequency is adverb that change or qualify the meaning of a sentence by telling us how often or how something frequently happens are defined as adverbs of frequency. Adverb of frequency rules is the simple rules for adverbs of frequency will help to use them correctly. Number 1, see in the negative are informing a question placed before the main verb. For example, it's like, do you usually get up so late? Do you often travel on the weekend? Next, adverb of frequency list. I have three words for adverb of frequency list is unusually, never, and often. For example, is number one. I usually get up late on Saturdays, whereas the adverb of frequency is usually. And number two, there is never late for work. Whereas there is adverb of frequency is never. And three, Susan is often early for class. Whereas there is adverb of frequency is often. I think it's enough about my explanation today, and for your attention, thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ilham. My registration number is A1N219042. So, I'm here to explain about adverb of degree. Adverb of degree is telling us about intensity of something. It tells us intensity of adjective, adverb, or a verb. Adverb of degree usually placed before the word that modify, but of course there are some exceptions. So I will tell you one of the example for adverb of degree. For example, the water was extremely cold. Adverb extremely modifying this adjective cold. For another example, like he was just leaving. This adverb of degree just modifying this verb leaving. Now I will tell you about the usage of enough. Enough can be used as adverb and as determine. I will tell you about enough as an adverb. Is usually placed after the word that modifying. For example, this box isn't big enough. This enough modifying this big adjective. So this box isn't big enough. Now I will tell you about the usage of to. The to can be used as meaning of else. For example, can I go to the zoo too? These two modifying this zoo. Yes. To also can be meaning as excessively. For example, this coffee is too hot. Now you see this adverb placed before the word hot. Now I will tell you about using of very. This is the example. This coffee is very hot. So very is modifying this word hot. So now what is the difference between very and to? So to is meaning that there is a problem about the word that he modified. But very is meaning that the fact, for example, the coffee is very hot, and is the fact that the coffee is very hot. But if using to, the coffee is too hot, that's meaning there are problems. The problem is that the coffee is too hot. So thank you, that's all about adverb of degree from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muti Alvina, and in this video, I would like to continue the explanation about types of adverbs. Well, there are two types of adverb that I would like to explain to you all in this video. There are interrogative adverb and adverb in comparison. Okay, let me explain to you all about the first type. The first type. There is interrogative adverb. Well, what is interrogative adverb? Interrogative adverb is one type of adverb that used to ask a question whose answer will be an adverb. What are interrogative adverb? There are why, when, where, and how. Let me explain to you first. Why is used to, as the definition that I've said before, interrogative adverb whose answer will be an adverb. For the question word why, the answer will be adverb of reason. For when, used to explain, will be an adverb of time. And where is adverb of place. And how is adverb of manner. Well, let me give you the example first. For the first kind of interrogative, there is why. For example, like, why do many people like him? The answer may be because he is a good basketball player. Well, okay. Just like I said before, that why is used to, the answer will be an adverb of reason. Where's the adverb of reason? Yeah, because it's adverb of reason. I'm sorry that on our explanation list, there's no adverb of reason, so I would like to explain to you all a little bit about adverb of reason. Adverb of reason is a type of adverb that used to explain, used to explain about the reason and the aim. For example, because, hence, so, etc., etc. Okay, back to the material. The second interrogative adverb, there is when. When is the answer, the answer will be adverb of time. There is when. For example, when will he arrive? Well, answer maybe he will arrive tomorrow. Adverb of time in of the answer is tomorrow. All of us already know that. Next interrogative adverb, there is where. For example, here, where do you live? The answer is I live in Kendari. Well, where is the adverb of place? Yeah, in Kendari is adverb of place. Well, next is how. How? The answer mean like how many. Many is manner. There's is one of adverb of manner. Like how many. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me give you how much. It's adverb of manner. How much does it cost? Well, for how much does it cost? Example here I put, and the answer is it costs like 2,000 rupiah. It costs 2,000 rupiahs. Yeah. As you can see, it costs 2,000 rupiahs. Yeah, it's adverb of manner because it's explain. I mean, the price of a thing. Well, next is I would like to explain to you all about the characteristic of interrogative adverb. As you can see here, yeah, there is auxiliary verb after the question word. Yeah. Well, let me explain to you all once again. There is auxiliary verb after the question word. Maybe some of you, there's question on your head. There's a question on your head. What? As you know that question word are why, when, where, what, who, and how. But in interrogative adverb, there is no what and who. Why? Let me explain to you all. If we use question word what on our question, for example, like what do you want, or what's your name, or yeah, what's your name, my name is Mutia Alvina. My name is Mutia Alvina. In my name is Mutia Alvina sentence, there is no adverb, right? And if we use who, for example, like who's your girlfriend, or who is she? She's my girlfriend, or she's my sister, or she's my cousins. On that, the answer must on the answer there's no adverb, right? Yeah. Well, I think that's all the explanation about interrogative adverb. The next explanation is adverb in comparison. Well, the next type of adverb, there is adverbs in comparison. Well, just like adjective, this adverbs in comparison also have positive form, comparative forms, superlative form, one syllable form, two syllable form, and irregular form. Well, before I explain to you all about the example, let me explain to you about the positive form. Positive form is the basic form of the adverb, and comparative form is comparative form used to compares between two different things, and superlative forms used to explain what is the most or what is the least things. Okay, let me give you example for one syllable positive one syllable forms. For example, there is fast. Fast is the basic forms, and we are going to change it become comparative forms, one syllable. For one syllable, on comparative one syllable forms, we use after the adverb fast, there is plus er on it. From fast become faster. Well, for example, is we compare two different things. Mutia is running faster than Rido. Next forms, there is superlative one syllable form. For example, on superlative forms, there is from basic, there is fast become fastest. There is plus est on it. For example, Mutia is the fastest runner. We use, there is article the fastest runner. Yeah. Okay, next to the two syllable forms, on positive two syllable forms. For example, is deeply. It's two syllable, right? We are going to change it become, on comparative forms, deeply is changed become more deeply. There is more before the basic adverb, more deeply. Next to this superlative two syllable forms, deeply there is most deeply. We use there is most before deeply. I'm sorry that there is no the if on it. On superlative, Mutia is the fastest runner. Yeah. On irregular forms, okay, let me explain to you all. On irregular forms, the basic adverb is change almost completely. Change most completely. Give me example. For example, like bad. On comparative form, bad become worse. On superlative forms, bad become worst. It's changed almost completely. Yeah, I think that's all of my explanation about two types of adverbs in this video. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.